last night at the Lakers game happened. Now I get, and people have said to me today that I'm looking pretty damn sad. I'll fess up, I am. Because something like that is not something that should make any of us comfortable. I didn't anticipate it. I don't know why I didn't anticipate it. But I'm not here to blame LeBron James. That wasn't a basketball player talking to me last night. That was a dad. He rolled up on me as a father. That's what he did. That was not a basketball player talking to me. We talk about LeBron James all the time. Practically everybody does. That's not what LeBron James does. So for him to confront me, obviously it was something that he was incredibly passionate about, put off about, and felt necessary to confront me about. And what better motivation could there be than to be protective of his son? I understand it. I respect it as a parent. I'm a father of two daughters. And in all honesty, I couldn't definitively tell you that if I were LeBron James, I would not have done the same thing. I would hope that I would not have. I would hope that I would have picked up the phone and called the person instead, or got arranged to see that person face to face instead, rather than walking up to me in the middle of a game, courtside. That was not the end of the game. That was not the beginning of the game. That was in the middle of the game that this happened. But that's what happened.
You know, the saddest thing about this is, it's like I would have had more respect for Stephen A. Smith if he would have just stood on what he said. I saw what he said. The man didn't tell not one lie when he was talking about LeBron and that boy. And when LeBron stepped to him, it's like, bro, just stand up for yourself. Like, your ass sitting up here cowering. And then I'm watching the other video you talking about LeBron not speaking to you and Draymond Green not speaking to you. What you trying to be their friend? You 60 years old, bro. That's the problem. You trying to be cool and shit. Like, what? Why you trying to be cool, man? Do your journalism. But I've just lost a lot of respect because you're tucking your tail. You talk about all the players, bro. You got to stand on something. You're not standing on nothing right now, man. You drug Kwame Brown. You drug Kyrie when he had his problem. You drug all the players. Now that man come step to you, you tucking your tail. So what you've opened yourself up to is you really can't ridicule no players no more. Because they going to try to beat your ass. Because you showed them you soft. They're not going to tolerate you talking about it. They're going to keep running up on you from these actions. And I guess other players are gonna send their father to come in and straighten you out when you talk about it. You got to stand on that shit. Like I watched the video where LeBron was allegedly offended about, and I didn't even see nothing offensive about it because at the end of the day, when you in the NBA, that comes with the territory. Bronny James is 20 some years old, man. That's a grown ass man. uh, and LeBron being the number two player of all time, or the greatest of all time, and being the face of the NBA, there's going to be increased scrutiny on Bronny. It's just what it is. This comes as the package. Okay, you put him in with the nepotism, round of applause. Cool. But what's coming with that is going to be a lot of judgment on you, LeBron, and on your son. So you can't fight the world. Everybody got a podcast now. Everybody talking about this shit. What are you gonna do? You gonna fight everybody? I did a very sarcastic video in regards to it just because I know people are stupid and they're gonna be on your side. But you have to let your son know, like, look, we can't, like, this is just a part of the deal. We're not gonna even pay no attention. And all he need to do is just get better as a ball player. That's it. That's it. But Stephen A. Smith, you on some whole shit. Like, if I'm a player, you ain't talking about me, bro. I'm gonna beat your these players. This is what's gonna happen. They gonna run up on you and try to beat your ass. So if you go to the games, you better have security because you done put a target on your back. What you done is like being in the penitentiary and somebody took your honey bun or took your lunch in front of everybody. Now they are not going to tolerate your respect because you coward. You coward to LeBron. You coward to LeBron and Bronny. That is what you did. You talking soft and shit. Like, bro, you gotta stand on that shit. Now it's time to be the villain. Be the villain. See, I think a lot of times journalists, especially, they have a rough time. You gotta separate. You gotta either be the villain, but you can't like straddle the fence of being the cool guy. That shit ain't gonna work. You coming to the games and shit like you playing and you starting and shit. I get it. You living out your NBA fantasy, but them people over the ESPN gave you 100 million, bro. I would have told LeBron to kiss my black ass. I'm going to stand on what I said. That is what I said. And I mean, listen, LeBron would beat my ass, right? But even when I'm there in the court, I'm still gonna stand up because the people will be on your side. Like LeBron will probably maul you or slap you around a little bit. You could at least try to fight back for your manhood, but hey man, at least you stood on something. That's where the respect would be. But you don't have a spine, Steven. You go with the wind, bro. So your credibility at this point to me is just shot. And don't talk about nobody, bro. Like now you docile. Like LeBron literally let the other night put his hands in your pants in front of the world and he snatched your dick and balls off and threw them on the court. And you went and set your ass down, and now you doing these low-key apology videos because you want to be friends with these motherfuckers. No, I'm gonna give it to them real. You gotta be the villain, bro. But it's too late now because you done showed yourself. So call me.